What's going on, everybody? This is the Burn Down. Today marks 100
episodes.
Today's episode is the 100th episode of the Burn Down. We're going to go over the greatest moments of the last 2 years of doing this, and we're going to answer some of your questions. Stay tuned. It's the 100th episode.
Hundo P.
Hundo P, baby.
You got a BDE Hundo P.
Let me get a little dab for the Hundo. We fucking here. You know what this feels like?
You son of a bitch.
Oh, man, I can't believe we made it. What's
Holy
the average episode
13
per podcast? Yeah, something like that. I thought it was like 11, maybe 13 now.
Wow.
We overexceeded that.
Holy shit. So, thank you all you guys that have stuck with us, that have been around with us for this long. Thank you all to the members on the website. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all the subscribers out there. Thank you all the followers. Thank you all the listeners, all the watchers. We've made it to 100.
Hey, man, we got our own website. We got over 20 subscribers already that we just launched last month. Right now, we have over 800 subscribers on YouTube, over 1,000 downloads per month on the podcast. I mean, blessings, man. Blessings.
Many blessings.
Way up, I feel blessed.
So if you're new to this channel and this is your first episode, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell to be notified for every single time we drop a new video. We have new episodes every Friday, and we have other videos like cigar reviews and educational stuff throughout the week.
And also check out our website, www.burndownpodcast.com. It's a central hub for all our podcasting and your podcasting needs, and become a member. Now, what the membership delivers, you want to know, or do you not want to know? I think they want to know. $5 a month for our membership. So what that gives you is exclusive discounts to Nova Cigar, cigarandpipes.com, Revive Vinyl, Kansas Clean Distillery. And not only that, you get entered into a monthly giveaway every single month, which we do on this podcast live at the every last Wednesday of the month?
Last Wednesday of the month. $5 a month to get the exclusive discounts. You get membership only giveaway last Wednesday of every month. Now, let's get into the 100th episode. We got the call to actions out of the way.
Was I going too slow for you?
I'm hyped because we're drinking something that we've never drank before on a podcast, and we're smoking something that we've never smoked before on the podcast. And we're going to go over some of the greatest moments, answer some of these questions.
Yeah, we asked you guys, any comments or questions that you have for us for 100 episodes. We want to discuss some of our favorite moments over the last 2 years over the 100 episodes. So let's talk about really quick what we're drinking, what we're smoking, and let's get into it.
So what we're drinking, okay, now this is the first on the podcast, is tequila. I'm looking at my pot. I'm like, why? I feel like I'm like really low. Anyway, tequila.
It's the first time we're drinking some tequila, for sure.
Yes, and not just any tequila, okay? I brought out the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
It's only right. It's only right.
For the 100th episode. So this is Cava de Oro. I've talked about this tequila. We haven't drank it. This is Cava de Oro Extra Añejo tequila. Now, this is not shooting tequila. This is not mixing tequila. This is sipping tequila. Okay? And this tequila comes from Mexico. This is from a region, I believe it's Jalisco, Mexico, if I'm not mistaken.
Brown.
Yeah, so this is Extra Añejo. This is Gran Cava de Oro. I got this bottle.
Is Añejo what makes the color?
Yeah, so Añejo is old. So what happens is you have Blanco, which is the clear, which is no aging. Reposado is like the semi-clear, which is like 6 months aging. Then they have Añejo, which is over like 3 years aging. Then they have Extra Añejo, which is like 8 years aging. I think this bottle...
Is this a shot right here?
I don't really remember. I don't know how. I think this is like the last little bit that you can get out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So like this is the last shot of the bottle, I think.
That's pretty sick.
But anyway, Extra Añejo, it is absolutely delicious.
Can't wait to try it.
Probably my favorite tequila ever. What are we smoking with it?
Hey, man.
I know what you're smoking.
I whipped out this bad boy. It's been marinating in the humidor for quite some time now. I waited for a special occasion, and my patience paid off. We got a Cohiba. I mean, to me, it's like a torpedo, but what do they call it? The Cohiba pyramid. Don't they have like a name for this?
I think it's a pyramid.
Right? The pyramid. But anyways, a friggin' beautiful Cuban Cohiba. Can't wait to try it with this añejo on the 100th episode. And what do you got?
So I don't know. I have a couple, and I think so. I have a Bolivar limited edition 2018. I have an Opus Blue 20-year, which might be the pick, and then I actually have this one that I got for my birthday, and I haven't smoked it yet, and I want to smoke it. This is the Opus X Decino Siglo. So which one should I smoke?
Hey man, I'm smoking a Cuban. I'm just gonna say.
You think I got a Cuban too?
Smoke a Cuban. Come on. How often do we smoke Cubans on here?
Let's do it.
We saved the Opuses for like another big moment.
I mean, this is 1,000 subscriber moment.
Hey man, I like it.
1,000 subscriber moment.
1,000 subscriber moment.
1,000 member moment.
1,000 member moment. Something
Cigar.
like that.
We release our own cigar moment. You gotta smoke your own cigar when you release your own cigar moment. All right, let's
light it up.
I need a drink. I'm freaking hacking up a lung here.
Let's spark it up. Let's talk it out. And let's burn it down.
Let's
Come
do
on.
it.
Well, while you loosen up your cigar, since we're smoking Cubans, we're going to be talking about some of our favorite moments throughout the years. You know, you can't think about me and Cubans without dropping the ultimate rookie move.
My man. Be out here. I love it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
With a Cuban
Oh my god, that is the
the coffee.
By far the biggest rookie move on the podcast. By far.
Had the Cuban on the coffee cup, wanted to give you a dap, knocked into you, and the coffee ka-blunk, fell into the coffee cup. Now, mind you, the cigar was saved. It actually smoked really well. So I might have unlocked maybe like a cigar secret. You dunk your cigar into coffee. But that was one of my favorite moments.
Dude, that was by far the biggest rookie move. And I just remember, no! It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
I was just like in shock. And then like you didn't realize what was going on at the time. And like if you watch the video back, you're like, oh god! You like looked, you like shied away.
I was like, no.
It was like a murder scene or like a bad car accident. You just can't look. You're like, oh god, no!
Why would you do that? No, I remember it being like in Goodfellas, he was like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
oh my god,
Oh my god!
oh my god.
Oh my god! What did you do, Karen? But yeah, I think I don't know what I was smoking. You know what? It was a Hoyo de Monterey, I think Epicure.
Yes, because there's somebody giving it to us. Smoke Hustler.
Smoke Hustler, Christian.
All right, brother. Cheers to 100 episodes of the Burn Down. Cheers to all of you guys that made this possible, that have been watching us and listening to us. Listening to us.
Listening, watching.
Cheers to you guys.
God damn it. Cheers to you guys. You guys are the best. Perfect.
Is that not delicious? Son.
Bro.
Son.
That by far. Holy hell.
Best tequila you've ever had, right?
I must say, damn good stuff, sir.
That I was just whooshing around my mouth and I was already like,
It doesn't even taste like
Excited.
tequila.
yeah.
In the words of Eric, this tequila is wow.
Son.
Is it? doesn't taste like tequila. Does
This
it?
is delicious.
It doesn't taste like tequila at all.
I know we have big reactions sometimes when we drink this stuff, but like this is
Fucking delicious.
wow.
It's like syrup.
I'm gonna need me a bottle of that.
It's like syrup.
Yo, it is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting no glass.
Shit's delicious. Shout out to Cava de Oro. If you guys have never tried it, try Cava de Oro Extra Añejo. It'll change your world.
Fuck, man. Shit, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
And like you sip on that. Wow.
Yeah, it's a sipping.
That's like a moment, you know, like when we first had the Eagle Rare or like the Angel's Envy, and we're like, whoa,
No, this is
this is different.
it hits different.
That shit is different. Wow. Well, cheers. Do it
Okay.
a Cuban.
So, we're already freaking 15 minutes in. We haven't even talked about anything yet. Some of the greatest moments.
Wow, let's go.
Cuban was great. Love that one.
Yeah. What do you got?
How about when lightning hit the freaking studio and shut the power off?
That was wild.
Chance done.
Bro, that was like right outside.
I think my tree just fell down.
Imagine having on video like a tree coming through the roof.
No, don't fucking say that. Are you kidding me? No, because then there goes our fucking studio.
Yo!
Holy shit.
That was insane, actually. I mean, I can't believe that we actually got that on video. Because I remember when that happened, we thought we lost everything, and then no, the cell phones don't go out, and I kept recording. And that was an interesting moment. I forgot what episode that was. Do you remember what episode that was?
I don't. I have like the clips, but I don't remember the episode. But it was funny because I remember you said, you know, it'd be funny right now if like a tree fell down and destroyed the studio. I was like, no, that wouldn't. And all of a sudden, kaboom! We were like, what the fuck just happened?
Legit, all the lights went out. We lost all power here. That was wild. And we had it on video. Go check it out.
Some like great moments, man. Great moments in the stew.
Another great moment. Our first official like meeting for the podcast was with Leo from Nova Cigar in New York City at Club Macanudo. She was like, hey, come meet me at Club Macanudo. I have something I want to talk to you guys about. We went to Lavo, had a delicious dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went over to Club Macanudo, and we're like, bro, this is it. We're actually doing stuff.
We're actually doing it.
And she's like, hey, I want to partner with you guys. I want to do this. I want to do that. And she ultimately wanted to like work together and collaborate like we're doing now, have a promo code, do all this stuff. And she wanted to be, you know, we wanted to have her on the podcast. And I remember leaving, we're like, bro, we felt like we made it. We're like, dude, we're making moves. Let's go.
I remember the dinner. We were so pumped, too. So pumped.
That was so sick. Because, I mean, it was like the first time. I mean, that was like, we started the podcast in July and maybe the fall. So it was only a few months after.
Yeah.
So she was like our first podcast guest. I think maybe it was like episode 12, 13, 14 or something like that. But that was a good moment.
How about the live episode in New York City? In Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
That was
another pretty cool one too, because it was our first live. We're at an event. People in the background. They're bringing food to us. I mean, we had no idea what that.
That was another weekend where we were doing, because we had the live event on Friday, and then on Sunday we went to Brooklyn again. And that's where we met John Starks.
Yeah,
and we talked to him, and
which started the whole chain reaction to get John Starks on the podcast.
And I remember us leaving. We're like, bro, we're fucking doing it, man. We're fucking making connections. We were again like little kids.
Hyped.
We were pumped up. We're like, dude, it's only the start of it. Let's go. We're making moves, baby.
Crazy.
So what about when we had Jonas from Blackbird on here and he did his not freestyle.
Yeah, the live
but his rap song.
Yeah.
I just touch it up.
Touch it up. Touch it up. Blackbird all day. I can stretch it up. Touch it up. Touch it up. Burn down all day. I just stretch it up.
I just touch it up. And we're like,
burn down all day. I just touch it up. I remember that.
He's like, yo, let me get the beat real quick. And he just started I guess he was really freestyling because he wasn't really performing it, but
That was like the premiere of that.
yeah, he was
that
like, yeah, I
song.
came up with a song. He's like, I wanted to drop it on your podcast, and I was like, all right, sick, let's go. So yeah, Jonas from Blackbird rapping his song for the first time on the podcast. Pretty cool.
That was epic.
And then he threw us a little line in there.
He did.
Burn down all day. I just torch it up.
How about the bro? That was a sick story. Down in Mexico, it was like $200 a bottle.
Dude, that was a sick story.
You basically was just like, when you say, dude, sick story, just literally shit all over my story. You remember that?
Of course. I was zoned out.
Bro, that was a sick story. Just shit all over the
You're like,
shit.
oh, look, there's a rabbit. Oh, a nice little rabbit over there.
You not even paying it. Just, that was a sick story, bro.
I was like, and then like my eyes just got glazy and it was just like, whoosh.
just out.
I was like, damn, what just happened here? What are we doing? What else happened here?
Oh, dude.
The
first quarantine and chill episode?
The first quarantine and chill episode. You know why this is a memorable moment? Because even though it sucked, making the best of what we can do.
This is it. This is the episode.
Right? It was terrible. It was so like before Zoom. This is like a week or two before Zoom really popped off. We made burner accounts on Instagram, and we went Instagram live.
Burner accounts.
We went Instagram live with each other and just screen recorded. And we're like, all right, I guess this is going to be our episode.
Yeah, so we had to film it on a burner account and then watch it on our own accounts while we screen recorded. That's how we got the video. Holy shit.
It was terrible. I mean, like, I couldn't even go outside. You were smoking in the lounge, and it was just like, what are we doing? But ultimately, that's what made us brainstorm and said, all right, dude, we can't keep doing this. We need to pivot. And that's where we came up with the thought of, well, let's just start interviewing people. Like, who cares about us being in two different separate spots? It's not as energetic. We don't have the same vibe. Let's bring other people on. And that's where we came with Cigar Boss Man, Adrian from Cigar Culture, Cigar Lover, Ibis, George Laboda, Gents Lounge.
We started getting everybody.
The Hot Ticket Podcast, BLTL of Kuwait.
I mean, we had Eric Coleman, Ed Reed, Ruben Starr.
That was down the line.
But that started the whole.
Well, Eric Coleman was actually supposed to be our first guest, like in here,
in person. He was supposed to be here, and I remember that before that we were trying to set everything up.
Freaking quarantine ruined all that.
Quarantine ruined, but you're right. The quarantine show that kicked off the
all those guests,
all the guests,
all the Zoom guests,
and we might be missing a few. And we apologize if we are, but
yeah. Oh, we had Octavia from Her Aficionado. Who else did we have on there? We had Luxury Cigar Club.
Did you say Big Ash Tim Tim
Rivard.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy too. But yeah, we had
to this day, every single time I say his name, fuck that guy.
You know, we put up a poll. You know, he already answered a question. He already answered a stupid question.
He said, yeah, he probably said, fuck these guys.
He said,
unfollow.
You guys, I guess you have to see what he said. But yeah, that was another good moment, man. So that was kind of inspired us to get all the guests on. So
how about the rookie move when we first got the Dustbuster? Go get the Dustbuster, boy. And I said, oh.
No.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Let me get that Dustbuster for
Yo, get the Dustbuster, boy. Oh, yeah. Get it. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. And
you got the Dustbuster, you got the ash all over you. I was like, hold on a tick. We got a Dustbuster for that.
Go get that Dustbuster, boy.
And you're like, I mean, if people who don't know us looked at it, be like, what the frick is going on with these dudes?
Yo, how about when we got fucking waffled during the scotch tasting?
And my name is Eric with an E.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my god,
Bro.
yeah, that was the first and last time we ever did that.
Oh my god, we got waffled because Scotch and Sniff sent us 5 samples that were not really samples; they were more like glasses,
And we drank them all.
and we were chasing with beer.
Dumb.
That
was the first and only time we did that and actually got drunk on the podcast.
Oh my god, we were off the rails. The rails.
That was fun and yet not fun.
Oh my goodness.
What about on my birthday? Ruben Studdard from American Idol followed me on my Instagram, and I was like, wow, what a cool little present. And I was like, there's only one reason why Ruben Studdard, American Idol season 1 winner? Season 1.
I don't remember. Yeah.
He's got to like cigars. And I was like, I got to get him on the podcast. And luckily, obviously, he's a big cigar guy. Got him on the podcast. But I remember happening on my birthday. I was like, huh, interesting. And here we go. It's power of social media.
Crazy.
Getting Ruben Studdard on the burn down.
Crazy.
Right?
How about the time we had the Kentucky Fire Cured cigar with a fruity IPA? It was like the worst pairing on the planet. We got a monk fruit with like barnyard.
So you're taking some fruit and you're taking a little barnyard. See how it goes. Whoa, weird.
I was hoping for better, but it was a weird combination. I don't think this cigar was a good choice for.
Beer was a bad choice. It kind of just tastes
It
like.
kind of ruins the cigar.
It kind of just goes bleh.
Yeah. So
We're not doing that ever again.
we're like, oh, we're gonna do this cigar and this beer, and we weren't thinking about the pairing, and it wound up being the worst pairing on the planet.
That's a pairing we could tell you not to ever do.
And both were great. Like, I forgot what we were drinking. It was Swamp Rat. Maybe it was a Swamp Rat.
It was the Swamp Rat.
And we were.
And it was like a fruity, like hazy.
Oh, it was a Montauk something. And both were delicious in their own rights, but.
Not together.
Oh, it's terrible. It was terrible.
Okay, what about when we raised over 5 boxes of ZD, aka over $5,000 for our charity Christmas for kids?
That was crazy. This year is going to be over $10,000.
We're getting doubled. We're doubling it.
This year, just a little sneak peek. This year's going to be a lot. This year, goal is going to be $10,000, and we're going to be looking to sponsor families in need. And we'll be talking about that as the holiday comes around towards the end of the year. But we're going to be looking to raise over $10,000. We're going to be looking to sponsor families that have fallen on hard times
During the holidays.
So we'll be asking you guys to send in letters or to write about any families that you know. So stay tuned for that towards the end of the year. But yeah, that was great. $5,000.
It was cool because you started doing it on your own, and I think you were doing like 1,500, something around there on your own.
Yeah, it grew. I think it was like
You were doing it for a
500.
while.
It was like 500, and then 500, like 1,200, 2,000, and then it was.
And I was like, yo, let me hop on. Let's combine forces here, and we doubled up and did over $5,000. So that's
cool. What it's all about, man. It's all about just raising.
We got the letter from Stony Brook Hospital. Right there, baby. That was cool. There was some. That was like a crazy shopping spree, buying tons of Amazon gift cards, buying all these toys, and now it knows what it feels like to be Santa Claus.
That was good. I'm looking forward to this year. This year we're gonna 10 down. We're gonna hit the goal. We're gonna blow the goal out of the water.
Yeah, no doubt.
How about the time when? What did I said? Oh, you don't know how much you know until you know how much you don't know. You don't realize how much you know until you realize how much you don't know.
What the hell did you just say?
You don't realize how much you know until you realize how much you don't know.
What the hell did you just say?
You don't know what you don't know.
You tried taking it somewhere.
You tried. You don't know how much you don't know. And we put up the clip. What the fuck did you just say?
Huh?
You looked at me like, what? Was that English? You don't know how much
you know, and you don't know how much you know. And
I remember you saying, like, dude, you tried to sound. I was like, I fucking tried. I just blew it.
You
blew it.
That was a good moment.
I tried hard to make it sound.
You were like saying the same things in circles.
I tried to make it sound good, and it just.
Hey, happens to the best.
That was the best. Same thing when you said diploma.
Most important resolution for 2020 is to get my Master Cigar Sommelier Diploma in Dominican Republic.
Diploma?
Diploma.
You mean diploma?
No! Oh, I forgot about that.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Wow, I forgot
Try
about
to sound
that.
cool and it just don't work.
Wow, why was I saying diplomat?
You were reading one of the questions and you were saying, I just got like my something, someone. But in your defense, there was a couple like Spanish words in front of it. So you tried to read it in Spanish.
Oh,
And I was like, diploma.
diploma.
You mean diploma? And your face, you were like,
Oh my. That was from cigar. I was from smoke hustler Christian. That was his. I remember that was his response. He said something about he got his tobacconist, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but it was like fancy words in front of it, so I just kind of kept the trend going. And I was like diploma, and I was like diploma, and you're like
diploma,
diploma. I was like wah wah wah.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Bro, what about going to? So after meeting John Starks at New York Cigar Weekend, then a few months later, actually being able to meet him in his lounge in Stamford, Connecticut, and doing our first in-person podcast interview.
Yeah. What was it like to play in the NBA during the 90s? I mean, the era of tough defense.
That era resembled, when you played on the playgrounds. You couldn't lose a game, because if you lose a game, you may not get back up. It was more of inside out now. This is more of a wide open game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the 7-footers like it was back then.
Yeah, they're all shooting threes now.
Yeah.
In his lounge.
Sick.
And I remember after that, we had trouble with the audio too because it was so low. We thought like we lost the audio.
We thought we blew it because he's a very nonchalant type of guy. He's very soft spoken, and we had the microphone like over here, and he was like, yeah, so.
He was speaking softly, yeah.
Yeah, he's killing me softly, the Fugees. And then, Justin over here tweaked it up a little bit, did a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I remember working on it for hours.
Stressing.
I was like, dude, I don't know. And it was like one, in the software, it was one fucking checkbox. It was one checkbox that I didn't realize, and I started researching, and I found it, and I clicked it. Boom! Changed everything. Changed the game. It's a
beautiful thing.
Beautiful. There was one. It's like whenever you're like programming or software, and it's like the whole code doesn't work because there's one fucking period out of place. You delete the period, works fine.
You know what though? We did it. So that was good. Having John Starks, our first in-person interview, and stressing over the volume and the sound, but we got it done. How
about we dropped your phone in the pool? We lost the episode.
Oh, yeah. We have a lost episode that we never released
I still have the audio for it.
Yeah, that was when I forgot. I put up a poll and it was like, do we smoke I had 4 cigars and I had 2 of each. And I forgot what the other one was. But the ones that we ended up smoking were the Davidoff year.
The Pure de Oros. It was the Pure de Oro that I remember I smoked Pure de Oro because I still have it.
No, I had 2 Davidoff year of the pigs.
Okay.
And we smoked those.
No, but I thought there was another episode, a lost episode of, or maybe it's a bonus episode. But I remember it being Davidoff Pure de Oro.
I think that was the audio was messed up because I remember smoking those because my buddy Joe got me those cigars, and we put up a poll like which one should we smoke, and everyone picked the Davidoff year of the pig, and we smoked those, and then hey, finish the episode, great episode, go outside. I went to go lean over, and my phone was in my freaking breast pocket, and your pool's right outside. So I leaned over, and kaplunk, kaplunk, and I was like, "Whoop! No!"
It was like frozen for a second.
I almost dove in with my whole suit, and then I watched because you have an in-ground pool. I watched my phone because you have the shallow end and then the deep end, and it went like right on the cusp of the shallow and deep, and it hit the shallow, and this went.
And honestly, it probably would have been fine in the shallow end because I think it said that it's like 6 feet of water.
I also think it was the freaking chlorine.
Because I think it says that it was rated for up to 6 feet of water, and my shallow end, I think it's 3 or 4 feet. I forgot.
Yeah,
but the deep end's 8 feet, so it went.
Because when I landed at the bottom, it was still lit up, and I was like, "It's still working."
Get it.
And I almost jumped in with my whole suit on, and then I ended up just stripping and diving down. But
speaking of the pool, that's coming this summer. We're going to be doing it. We're going to try it out. We're going to do a freaking episode in the pool.
Okay.
On a day where we got an AC in here now, thank God. But on a day when it's super hot, we might just pull up poolside.
Have a cigar.
And we're just right on the ledge of the pool.
A cocktail. You know, so I thought this name was very clever. I got a follow today, or it might have been Burndown or the Brothers Cigar page, but I don't know. But it was called Cocktailians. So
that's pretty cool.
Italians who like cocktails, and I was like, wow, that's so clever, right?
As opposed to Italians who like
Cock.
Italians like cocktails.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's a clever name. I like that. That was good. And what else? I mean, dude, do you remember just the feeling when we confirmed Ed Reed to come?
Oh yeah.
I remember sitting on my couch, and we had a whole plan. I was like, hey man, we just, like the episode before we had like questions up and people were answering them, and Ed Reed actually answered one. So I said, hey, and he's pretty frequent on social media. I said, hey, I'm going to make a clip of him answering the question. We're going to post it. He's going to get the tag, and I'm going to post it on Brother Cigar, Burn Down, and you're going to post it on Dapper. Hopefully, he'll repost at least one of them.
Oh, I think he reposted mine, I think.
So,
yeah.
He reposted yours, and
that was it.
I was like, you were like, yo, should we message him now? I'm like, dude, go for it now.
Strike while iron's hot.
Strike while it's hot. And
strike while it's hot.
Strike while it's hot.
Strike while it's hot.
And he was like, yeah, let me see my schedule for next few weeks. We gave him some dates, and then we followed up with him like a week later. And I remember you called me, and you're like, yo. I'm like, what? And he's like, Ed Reed's locked in. And we're like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Dude, that was
Or when Bert Kreischer shouted us out, we were like, let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah, that was another good moment.
We still have to get him on the podcast. He's been super busy.
Yeah, he's been crazy, but that was another good moment.
Yeah.
My brothers who follow him, they're like, yo, he always does shout outs to people who send him stuff.
We should just send him some more stuff too.
We should. Well, when we get our own cigar, come on.
That's for damn sure.
And he was like, my brothers were like, yo, you should send him some alcohol and some cigars because he likes that stuff. I was like, you know what? That's a damn good idea. So we packed a bunch of cigars. I got him a bunch of different Johnny Walkers, wrote up a nice letter. And then it was like a few weeks went by. And I remember coming home, grocery shopping, and you called me and you're like, again, yo! And I was like
yo.
And I was like, don't tell me. And you're like, yo, he just shouted us out.
Now, this is a podcast. Who knows how to get my attention? They sent me a bag of fucking amazing cigars and some Johnny Walker. Yeah, let's podcast.
Blah, blah, blah. And the freaking followers started racking in.
Oh, yeah.
And then I remember Marissa was like, okay, I'll bring in the groceries. Just help me with 2 heavy bags, and you go back down and just watch it. And I remember just being like the whole time, like, me getting up there. Let me drop these bags.
I gotta watch it.
God, never forget.
Please say we answer some of these questions.
Let's go. Come on.
About halfway through.
Come on.
We got to, you have all the questions right there. We got to answer some of these because we do have to film another episode in about 30 minutes.
Hopefully.
All
right.
But let's go through some of them. All right. First one.
All right, here we go.
You want to put it in the center?
Yeah.
Can we put it like, is that going to block anything or no?
That good?
There we go. Yeah, I can read it too. All right.
Read the first one we got.
How can one go about getting...
What is this? This is Andrew Marino.
Andrew Marino. How can one go about getting Cubans with U.S. laws? You can get Cubans very easily now.
Yeah.
You can contact... there's a few that I've gone through. I know All Things Cigars, Montefortuna. What's the other one? There's All Things Cigars, Montefortuna, and there's one more that I used and I can't remember.
Yeah, Havana.
Havana Club? No, Havana. iHavanas.
iHavanas.
Yes.
iHavanas.
Go to those 3, and you'll be able to get them in the United States, no problem.
And the good thing about those websites is that you can order them, and then when it goes through customs, either it'll go through or it might not go through. And if it gets sent back to them, they'll just keep sending it out until it goes through U.S. Customs.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good service. We have the Cigar Chick. Congratulations. What is one cigar that? Well, thank you for the congratulations. What is one cigar that you want to smoke your unicorn?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
A unicorn cigar. Well, I've always told myself that one day I want to smoke the Arturo Fuente football on Super Bowl.
Okay.
Which
I haven't.
So hard to get, but
I would want to smoke, and I haven't never smoked it, and it looks crazy. The Arturo Fuente BBMF.
Oh, you haven't smoked one of those?
No.
I have one.
Big bad mother. Shut your mouth.
I have one. It's in the humidor. That's the wedding stick.
That one's gonna be good.
Or a Partagas Lusitania. I want to smoke one of that because it's Michael Jordan's favorite stick, and I have a couple Partagas, but not the Lusitania.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't really think about unicorn cigars. I don't think about that too much. That's a good question. CA Cigar Lifestyle. When are you releasing your cigar, gents?
All goes to plan.
Hopefully by the end of the summer, early fall.
Yeah, hopefully by August if all goes to plan.
Yeah, so keep on the lookout for your boys right here, Justin and Eric's own cigar. Oh, shit.
I thought you were coming in for it, so I want to... Yeah. Okay. Marcelo34. What made you choose cigars as a hobby?
Good question.
I think it's a little bit different for both. Well, different of how we got into it, but the reasons are the same, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, cigars are a hobby. I grew up around it. I like the way it looked. I like the way it looked in movies. And I always liked dressing up nice, and I thought dressing up nice was affiliated with cigars, and then I just like what cigars resembled, and I just wanted to take on the hobby.
Yeah, I like my stepfather introduced me to cigars and didn't really get really into it towards the later years of college, maybe a couple years out of college, when I really started diving into smoking regularly and learning about it. But I just love the same reason. I like the way it looked. I like the way it made me feel. I like that the variety that you can get and how the same cigar can change from year to year. I like the way what it brings me. I like what it brings me. It's like really like Steve Harvey said. It's yoga. It's like doing yoga. If you can sit down with it, you can smoke your cigar. You get an hour of just being at one with your own thoughts, and whether you want to reflect on shit that happened in the past or visualize the future. I like what it brings me.
What he said. All right. NY Dude 1031 just became a godfather. Congratulations, my man. What's the best cigar to celebrate with?
Ooh, that all depends on the person. It all depends on what you like, but...
What's the first cigar that comes to mind for celebratory?
I mean, we can just say Opus X. Good celebratory cigar.
Davidoff Royal Release.
That's in New York, $150 cigar right there.
Yeah, that's a good one to celebrate with. There he is.
There he is. Fuck that guy.
Fuck this.
We got to read it off just because Tim.
Tim Big Ash Rivard. Fuck off.
He says,
bitch.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do? Wouldn't you like to know, big boy? Ever see that?
Wouldn't you like to know, big boy?
Exactly. Ever see that news clip? And it's a newscaster, and there's fireworks. Like people are buying fireworks, and he goes out to the little kid, and the little kid's looking at the menu, and he's like, "Hey, hey, little guy, what's good to buy for fireworks?" And the little kid goes, "What does he say?" He goes, "Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?" And he's like, "Okay," and just walks away.
Graham's Cigar Life. What's the biggest lesson you've learned so far about cigars, yourselves, or life?
Wow, that's a deep question.
It's a deep question. Biggest thing I learned about cigars? It's tough. I would probably say that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how expensive or inexpensive the cigar is. If you enjoy it, smoke it. I don't want to say it's I kind of knew that going in. I want to say I learned it, but that's a biggest thing I can take out. Is a lot of people get so caught up on the price of the cigar. Listen, don't worry about the price. I mean, obviously there's cigars out there that are very expensive, and some cigars are worth the money. Some cigars aren't worth the money. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. Just because a cigar is priced higher than other cigars doesn't mean that it's a better cigar. That's probably the biggest lesson I could say, is it doesn't mean that it's a better cigar. It means that it might be made with higher quality tobacco, or it's just a well-known cigar brand that's going to cost more. But you won't know until you smoke it. You might enjoy one that's less expensive, and by all means, smoke it.
One lesson I learned about myself: I'm the best form of myself when I'm smoking a cigar. That's what I learned.
Good form.
Great form.
I always just think that of Hook. He goes, "What did he say? Bad form, bad form." What does he say? Is that when they're
playing baseball?
Yeah,
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
Home run, Jack.
All right,
Home run, Jack.
Jesse J. Would you gents allow a visitor to enjoy a smoke and sit at this lounge you always speak of?
Sure.
I mean, I'm assuming he thinks here, the podcast he's talking about.
I mean, if you want to come here at the podcast, I mean, yeah, it's not really a lounge; it's more of a man cave. But sure, but if we're talking about the lounge, we talk about Matadors.
Oh, you're always welcome.
Probably Carnegie Club. We talk about Carnegie Club.
Hey, if you're ever in New York, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's this? This is
P.D. Frestu.
P. Dyers 2? P. Dyers 2?
P. Dyers 2. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Like to know your top 5 go-to cigars under $10. Well, it's funny that you ask that. Because we are going to be filming an episode exactly that. Top 5 cigars under $10.
I can tell you one off the bat. Punch Diablo. I think it's like $8 still. And it's a Cigar Aficionado rated cigar. Great cigar.
Yeah, it's tough though because where you're located. New York, you're probably not going to be able to find a cigar that's under $10 now with the 75% tax. But great, probably like a Flor de las Antillas. That, if you get it in a box, I believe you can get it for under $10 a cigar.
Drew Estate Undercrown Shade.
I mean, there's a few. We're going to go over a top 5, maybe even just top 10. I'm not, probably top 5 or best cigars under $10. That's a video coming, so be on the lookout for that.
Cigar Reserve.
Bang.
Shout out. What's the blend and profile of the cigar you are making? What cigar now is a comparison? Shh, man. That's insider. That's insider trader information, man. We can't.
We could probably tell them the body.
All right, tell them the body.
The body's gonna be like medium to full.
Yeah, it's gonna be in that range.
It's gonna be in there.
It's not gonna. Eventually we're gonna want multiple cigars. We're gonna have like a mild cigar, a medium mild cigar, and then like a full cigar. But right now we're starting with the medium to full.
So if I had to put on a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being medium, 10 being full, I'd probably say it's like 6.5, between 6 and 7.
Gotcha.
It's probably right in there. What else we got? Let's see. Herfixiano, will you be taking the show on the road at some point?
Fellow BDB guest, what up, Octavia? Shout out.
Yes, that is something we've talked about. We would love to eventually go to lounges or have lounges invite us to do a podcast at their lounge. And that is definitely something we've talked about. We were talking about doing it more beginning of this year. We started setting goals and we got a little bit sidetracked with some other things like the website and the memberships and things like that. And we'll come back to it. But that's definitely one that we want to do. Have lounges invite us to
hell yeah
come to their lounge and obviously promote their lounge. Obviously, if they're inviting us and we want to.
And I think that can come to fruition
real soon.
Real soon once we get our own cigars.
You know? So if you're a lounge and you're watching this right now, if you're listening to this right now, if you'd like us to come to your lounge to do an episode, slide into our DMs, go to our website, www.burndownpodcast.com, and go to the contact form, or you can send us an email, burndown.mail, gmail.com. We would love to talk to you about coming to wherever you're located.
JD Blue 824. What was your favorite episode?
Oh gosh,
favorite
episode,
man.
Favorite episode to film?
Yeah, anyone come to mind?
Well, I don't know about one episode I did like doing. Just now that I'm off the top of the head, was remember the one that we did? I want to do something more like this. Remember the one where we had 3 different beers and we tried the 3 different beers with like a mild cigar. We had 3 lagers with a cigar, and then we had 3 IPAs with a cigar, and we tried to pick which one was the best. That one's pretty good. I'd like to do that with other...
We should do that when we're in the pool.
Yeah, like do it with tequila. Like try these 3 tequilas, or try these 3, like a tasting. And somebody had mentioned this, I think when I posted on my personal page these questions, they had said do a blind tasting of cigars. So maybe we'll do that as an episode. That might be cool, where you just have 3 different cigars that are the same sizes, take the labels off, and like put new labels on that say 1, 2, and 3, and just see which one you
Keep
like.
Going.
Yeah,
cool. For sure.
What was your favorite episode?
Man, it's just because I followed this man throughout football.
That was a great episode.
I mean, the feeling, just the whole feeling of getting him on, saying yes, having him on, and talking to him, and saying he's a fan of us, fan of our podcast. That was awesome. And then just like the feeling after, remember after we shot, we're like ready to run through a wall. We're like,
Oh, we were stoked.
I mean, just the feeling that it brought, before, during, and after. Man.
You know, it was another really fun episode, and it was, again, like everything that entailed was Tony Peck was going to Doc James, like driving there, setting it all up, walking in. The guy was like, okay.
Yeah.
We went upstairs, playing pool, had the sandwiches, hung out with Tony, smoked a couple cigars.
Who's actually last month's website winner.
Yes.
Congrats, Tony.
And just building the relationship, because I remember going all the way back to when it first started, when he was doing like Ace of this, Ace of that, right?
Yeah.
And thinking, like, who the fuck is this guy, right? And I remember talking to him about it. Like, I told Tony, I'm like, listen, when I first saw him, I'm like, fuck is this guy? Just another whatever, right? And then, but got to know him more, started talking to him, becoming good friends, interview him. Now we're going to go play golf with him. Like,
and he has a very successful
great guy.
company. I mean, he's a young kid and he's got a very successful social media marketing advertising company, which is doing great. So shout out to Tony Peck. And he's a member of the burndownpodcast.com, and he was automatically entered into the giveaway, and he won.
Yeah.
He won a box of Oliva cigars.
What do we got here?
We got this guy right here. Who's this?
Umba Gormy?
Umba
Gormy. From episode 1 to now, have your personal tastes in cigars changed? I don't think so. I don't think they've changed. We've smoked a lot of different cigars, and I always like variety. I mean, you can see that one. Here, I'll go get the other one.
That was the beginning of this year. That was just this year alone. But no, I mean, I don't think really. If anything, it's helped me understand more of what I like and maybe kind of go back to the cigars. But yeah, I mean, clearly we
year one,
probably a year and a half,
and then
so yeah, that's a lot of cigars right there. California aficionado. He's very close with Tim Rivard.
Spiderwebs all over.
He's another alley cat, smart aleck type of guy.
Is this the one I just read?
Yeah. What does the casting couch? When does the casting couch make an appearance?
That's on our Patreon. You have to pay $50 a month.
That's our OnlyFans.
Our OnlyFans. $50 a month, and you get to see this whole show, but on a couch
and a G-string
with funky socks.
G-string and funky socks.
That's all it is. Just funky socks,
leopard G-string.
Yeah, matching G-string, and a couch.
I have a G-string legit like this.
Yeah,
that I sit in.
I have a G-string like this.
Oh, hey, bear.
Hey.
Bare ass.
Ligero, what would it take for Justin to follow me back? I'm not following him back?
Wow, dude.
Really?
Expose that ass.
All right, hold on.
Well, your phone's recording.
No, I'm going to go. I can follow him here.
There you go.
I'm not following him back.
You ask, you shall receive, Ligero. Oh, that's my boy Pascal over there. Man, that's hilarious that he said that. I didn't even see that one. Exposing that ass.
Here we go, right here. It says it right there. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Follow back.
Bang.
Follow back. There you go.
It happens to me. It happens to me all the time, and I feel so bad because we follow people. People follow us. We talk to people on Burn Down podcasts and stuff, and all of a sudden I get a DM or something. And I realize, since when was I never not following you? Like, I don't know why I wouldn't follow you back.
Yeah.
And then so I follow them. They go, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's no problem." Like, but it's weird because I could have sworn that I was following you. I could have sworn I liked your pictures, and then I'm not. It's
got to do it.
So there you go.
Done
deal. Ask you shall receive.
Tobacco and spirits. If you were to create your own cigar, what tobacco would you use, and would you have mild, medium, or full? Well, as we said earlier, we are having our own cigar. It's coming out in a couple months, and it's going to be the medium full range.
And we're not going to tell you exactly where the tobacco is, but we can tell you this, that it is a blend.
Yeah.
So it is a blend. It's not a puro. And it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 6 to 7. Okay, what else do we have?
Amanda Alberico, amazing. Congrats on the 100th episode.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mandy.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. What is that?
This is Marcus Schwinster.
Favorite cigar and drink pairing? Coffee.
Coffee and cigars, baby.
Coffee and cigars.
the bean and tobacco belt. What grows together goes together. No better pairing cigar.
Although this pairing right here is pretty damn good. That tequila is wow.
No, but you're right. Coffee and cigars.
League Hero, how did you guys meet? We met through his dad. I worked with his dad right out of college. I got a job working with his dad. His dad had a barbecue. Came over. Both like cigars. Both like dressing up. Kind of just hit it off right from the get-go.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Let's see. Anything else?
Oh, wait, go back one more. No, keep going. League Hero again.
He acts like 4 different times.
It says, I send the both of you a bunch of kisses on your soft spots. Eggplant, kiss, America. And
So
is that blue, white?
That's France.
France, sorry.
So,
well, thank you. How do you know where my soft spot is?
So that's a inside joke because when he sent us, remember he was the person who sent us the chocolate, the whiskey, and the cigars.
Yeah.
So on his note it said something like, kisses on your soft spot. So I'm like, what the hell? And he's not, he's from, I think he's from France.
And that's like a saying in France, I think.
So
right?
I was like, yo, what does that mean? And he's like, ha ha ha. And he's like, basically it just means like, sincerely or best regards, that's how you say it.
That's like it's a saying in France, yep.
So, kisses on your soft spot.
What else? Is that all we have?
Yeah, I'll tell you one more favorite moment of mine. And it just got to be when we took the plunge and just did it.
Fucking did it.
Remember,
dude, that episode was terrible.
The very first episode. Go back and check it out. You don't even have to watch the whole thing if you want, or listen to the whole thing. You can if you want to. But just watch like the first 5-10 minutes, or listen to the first 5-10 minutes because
it's so bad. There's no flow.
There's no flow. There's nothing in here. I have no idea what we're doing. The camera angle is pointed up at us. We barely have microphones set up.
So bad.
And we just sound so offbeat. And
we're so robotic. We sound so robotic. There's no flow. There's no vibe. There's no bouncing off each other. What do you got over there?
No, I was just randomly looking at something instead of the magazine.
Oh, I was like, "What? You got something over there? You got something good? A little guest appearance?"
No, I was just reading the date on that thing for some reason. But yeah, we were just off, bro. And I'll never forget that. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. Every time, anything you do for the most part for the first time is probably gonna suck.
Let's do it.
And it's just funny, man. But I remember putting all the time and effort into it, thinking of the theme song, thinking of the topics, what we're gonna say, going to Matador and Cigar Lounge, spending hours there and talking about it, and then learning how to do videos, editing software. I was like, what am I doing here? But hey, man,
made it happen, Captain. So anyway, that is the 100th episode of the Burn Down. Went over the greatest moments, went over the questions. If you guys like this video, if you want to see more, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell to be notified for every single time we drop a new episode. We have a new episode every single Friday, whether it's here on the YouTube or listening. For all you guys that are listeners, all you guys that are audiophiles, it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Please hit the 5 stars, 5 thumbs up, subscribe to it. We appreciate all you guys. Eric's going to tell you about the website.
Hey, man, as you guys already know, and ladies, hey, man and ladies.
Hey, man and ladies.
Hey, man and ladies. Hey, man and ladies. www.burndownpodcast.com. And I like to say it slow. I know in the beginning, Justin was like, all right, that's what we got to do. Let's get started the episode. But
we got 8, 9, 10 minutes in. We haven't even lit up our cigars yet.
I just like talking about my website because it's my website. And
whoa. Our website.
It's our website.
Our website.
It's mine. It's yours. It's ours.
You did that to me one time. Give it right back to you.
Our website, mine, his, the Burn Downs.
But, and it could be yours, part of yours too, if you become a member.
Hey, it could be yours. It could be.
Members only, it's $5 a month. Go to the website, just hit become a member. You get entered into a monthly giveaway where we give stuff away like cigars, whiskey, accessories, you name it. We give it away every single month. It's the drawings the last Wednesday of every month. You also get exclusive discounts to our partnering stores like Nova Cigars, cigarandpipes.com, Revive Vinyl, and Kansas Clean Distilled Whiskey.
And we also
$5 a month.
$5 a month, man. And we probably should have said in the beginning, maybe we can do that by editing it. But we're doing a giveaway for the 100th episode.
Yo!
How did we forget about that?
I don't know.
So we're doing a giveaway for the 100th episode, right? So we have a first, a second, a third place winner. So our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're about around 800 right now. We want to get to 1,000. So we're going to do a giveaway for 100 episodes, 2 years in the making. First place, second place, third place. Third place is going to get a t-shirt and a couple cigars, a cigar accessory. Second place is going to get another burn down t-shirt. It's going to get some cigars and I believe
another accessory.
Some more accessories. And then first place, you're getting the best of the best cigars with the burn down t-shirt and I think like a travel thermos or a mug or something like that from cigarandpipes.com.
No, you get a that's
you're right.
Get a whiskey decanter cocktail set.
Yeah, so first place gets cigars. They get a decanter cocktail set, and then cigars. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout. It's going to be out now since it's the 100th episode. So if we haven't posted on Instagram already, which we probably already did, check it out right now and hook it up. Pretty easy. I think pretty easy way to get in. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube if you're not. So for people who are not subscribed to the giveaway, just click subscribe, screenshot it, send to us, either Dapper Brother or Burn Down, and we'll notate it. If you are a subscriber already, you can still be entered into the giveaway. You just got to tell 3 friends.
No, I think you just have to share it. I think you just have to share it to your story.
You're right.
Yeah.
You have to just share it to your story or either post about it and let us know, and you'll be automatically entered. That's just pretty easy. So get down on it. Get in on it.
Get down on it.
Get in on it and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And we'll end on that. Thank you so much, guys, for 100 episodes. Here's to 100 more. Thank you for all the support, all the love, all the encouragement. It's been the best. Till next time, see you at 200.